What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Are the rumors true? Are they going to be the #1 pick?
We'll find out soon enough.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft.
No problem. And it's Kathy.
You too.
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good...
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that...
They're all true.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling it?
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Valhalla, but I guess I can squeeze in time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get...
Thanks for taking the time.
No problem.
You too.
I'll go.
Honestly.
They're all... Oh!
Well, I know you're...
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay?
What's tonight? Oh.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case.
So if it was a random person...
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected.
Pay no attention to the crazed, masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Smack.
Hey, you all right?
I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event.
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy.
That's actually what I wanted to talk.
You got any idea who was under that
I
mask?
do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking. You should be congratulating yourself.
I appreciate it, Troy, but...
That's exactly why you should compete.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best.
Can't wait.
And guys, do you believe in miracles? Guys?
Here she is, making her highly anticipated WWE debut.
And her opponent, from Los Angeles, California, Brooks Wayne!
The anticipation has really been building for this moment. Fans have been imagining her competing inside a WWE ring for years.
No, not just the fans. She grew up on WWE programming. This isn't just the fans' dream come true. It's hers.
Now all she's got to wait for is hearing the WWE bell for the very first time. The pressure to live up to the hype must be immense. Everyone's eyes are on the #1 pick's
Big move followed up with a pin attempt.
and she kicks out.
Maybe she knew that wasn't going to put her away, but it definitely kept her down for a beat.
Looking a little dazed here.
Tossed away on the outside of the ring.
Looking to follow up, but with what?
I have an idea, Byron, and it won't end well.
Oh, no!
Spine-shattering powerbomb. After that attack on the apron, there is no way we're seeing them leave this arena without medical assistance. Into an AA.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand. Nice drop kick.
She's taken her share of blows at this point.
You can't begin to counter out yet, though. Yeah, still plenty of match left. Massive double foot stomp.
She's really building steam here.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
She's able to stop the blitz that was coming her way.
Looks like she's ready to turn the tides in this match. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
No, kicks out.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you.
She's going up now, going up high.
From the top, double stomp.
This has to be it.
2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit, it'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you like attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Is there someone helping you out?
Make the right choices and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own.
Exactly. And the entire...
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Neckbreaker attempt. Oh, look at the power. Into a neckbreaker of their own. Oh.
Big hip toss into the cartwheel. And a knee strike. What a combination.
Perez had a bit of the fight taken out of her there.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine. Man.
A knee balanced Enziguri.
Whack. Oh, God.
Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Ooh. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line. Final blow.
Hoisted up.
Oh, knee right to the face.
Has them hooked. Rolling cutter.
Roxanne's got to dig deep now.
Into the cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO about this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from out...
You got someone in mind?
I do. They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that...
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board...
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem. But are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate?
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
We were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for a change, and WWE could be the breath of fresh air I need. I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
Okay, and try to win? Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point, I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Adrian why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Keep your guard up. Stay focused. You're gonna fit in just fine here. Finish strong! Show them what you're made of! Use your speed to your advantage! Use your striking to set up a grapple!
One, two, it's over. Ring the bell.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour...
Good point. What about...
Yeah, Pierce.
Whenever I was in a tough... Scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here...
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them. And when it's all...
Is there any room for cosplay in that plan of yours? No?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
Well, that's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway.
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want it.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay?
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone non-stop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two...
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need... I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods! Lexus, JC, after this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again. I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses.
Tag is in.
Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe.
Tag is good. One, two. That's it. Bring it.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy. But I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want to typically Unity title matches are intergender. But we're progressive here at NXT.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great. And Bailey...
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexus King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles. There you see what's at stake. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs' game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the floor. Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing possum!
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
Man, breathtaking head scissor takedown. Oh, what a kick.
Not done yet.
Gonna take a trip.
The Florida Keys.
Off the rope.
Tope con hilo.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Roll behind. Snap German suplex.
Shoulder to the midsection. Up and over. It's a subject foot powerbomb.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Oof, whipped right into the post. Lexus up the turnbuckles.
Up high.
Good Lord, taking flight.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Down they go. Oh!
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
Toss. Nasty knee.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided. And besides, when it comes to
Is it though? Like you said, you're too close to this. It might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. Thanks. I have to admit, I'm a little...
I know you will.
At least Aldous and Pierce.
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe...
In any event, if we split up...
And I'll be focusing on...
I think it makes sense for me to...
Sounds like a solid plan.
I've got a live event match lined up that's gonna blow the roof.